What's going on, everyone? So today is June 23rd. It is exactly 1 month away from the anniversary for Bleach Brave Souls, the 5th anniversary. I'm sure we've all seen it. I'm sure you've all seen it if you're watching this. The 5th anniversary video that's going around on Twitter, the one that you get when you log into the game as soon as it updates the game, and then it shows you the video of the 1st anniversary, starting with the 2nd anniversary version of Ichigo, 3rd anniversary Ukiura, and then of course last year's Mugetsu and Full Hollow White Ichigo. So the question is, what do we get this year? What's the 5th anniversary character? And so I figured I'd go ahead and make this video about it, and then I'm also going to make another video, probably come out tomorrow or the next day, about some other future BBS stuff. But we got a month till the character comes out, so let's go ahead and start speculating wildly. This is all the clue we have, this is all the hint they gave us. There's basically this at the end of the video, where they split the screen black and white, and they have a little circle right there at the very top that's also split black and white, but in the other direction. Now, I've got a few theories on who this is. Obviously, everyone's speculating it's Aizen. That's the one that everybody's thinking of. Everybody thinks it's Aizen. I can see that. His color scheme, you can see there, is black and white. If you look at other pictures of the final version of Aizen, it's also black and white. He's also the only Aizen form I think we're missing. I don't think there's another Aizen form that we're missing. It's the only one we haven't gotten in the game. We do see him fight in it, similar to Full Hollow, I guess, Mugetsu. And Full Hollow Ichigo, we see them all about the same. But yeah, I think it's entirely possible. It's the one that everybody seems to think. It's the one I keep seeing people guess on Twitter. I think it's probably, honestly, if I had to put money on it, I'd say it would be Aizen. It would also make sense, the little orb in the middle to be the little orb up here. It would make sense if it's, if it's representing the Hogyoku. I don't hope it's Aizen, just because I'm indifferent about him one way or another, but I want it to be a character that I really like. And while I don't mind Aizen, I'm just kind of indifferent. But I do think it is him, just because Caleb knows that Caleb knows that's something people really, really want, and so I figured they might use this opportunity to kind of give him to everyone. But his color scheme is mostly white, which I think is possible that, it might be not him. So I figured, why not take a look at some other characters that it might be. And I wanted to bring up this version of Ichigo again, the manga version of Ichigo, Horn of Salvation. I didn't want to bring him up just because I think it's him, because I actually don't think it's going to be him. But I wanted to bring up his color scheme, because his color scheme is a lot more black and white than Aizen is. Aizen has got the hollow holes in the middle. I think his legs are black, and of course his face is black after it splits open or whatever it does. But Ichigo's color scheme has always been more black and white than Aizen's. You can see by his sword, by Tenzo Zangetsu, it's black and white here. And I think it's possible that we may get a tag team character, I guess a dual character, whatever they're calling it these days. I don't really remember what the Gin and Nizuru are, what they refer to them as. I forget what the phrasing is, but we'll just call them tag team for now, or switch characters. I think it's entirely possible that we get a white Zangetsu combination. I guess the white and Tenzo Zangetsu combination. White Zangetsu, it's another thing, and I'll bring him up in a bit. But I think it's possible we get these two, because their color scheme clearly screams black and white, and particularly white Ichigo. That's all he is. Aside from his yellow eyes, his entire color scheme is just black and white, and it really, really matches with the clue or the hint that they gave us here. I don't know what we're gonna get, but I am very excited. It'd be cool because it would kind of make sense for it to be these two. One of them is clouded in black, the other one's clouded in white. It would also make sense gameplay-wise, because they both wield Zangetsu. They both use the same sword. They both know Getsuga Tensho. They both have the same moves. They can give them the same moves as the strong attacks, as the normal attack. They can be exactly the same. And the special, it's just the Getsuga Tensho. It's just everything about this character is the same. They would really only have to make one character when making these two characters that are technically one character, if that makes sense. It's also possible that we get just another white Zangetsu, which I wouldn't be opposed to. I really, really like this character. The one they have now is just perfect, in my opinion. So it'd be interesting to see how they make this one. He's also literally black and white. In fact, he's if they were just gonna make one character, it would make most sense to make him, just because his color scheme is black and white. I would kind of like the combination of Tenza Zangetsu and white a little more, but you can see where this character would be the character. We'll have to see, we'll have to wait and see though. I am very excited for it. I know you guys are too. I still think the more likely thing is Aizen, just because, like I said, I think that the way they set it up is gonna be this. It's I don't know. I feel like they figured people would guess Aizen if they showed black and white. I don't know. That's what I figured they would think. I'm trying to get in the heads of the K-Lab. But who's to say? I guess only time will tell. We will know for sure probably around the 17th of next month or the 15th. We typically know a few days in advance, and at least for the last several Bankai live streams, which we're supposed to get a Bankai live stream soon, they actually let us know. I guess we find out through a magazine, through a scoop in a magazine that somebody finds out. We do have a few things coming up in the game, though, between now and then. We have the swimsuit summons. We have a Bankai live stream between now and then. We also have a voting. We have they're gonna do an event where we get to vote for the next raid boss, epic raid boss. So that's coming too. I don't think that's been announced in the game, but it's on their website, so I took the liberty of looking at it. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I came up with. I can't think of any other character that really fits the color scheme of just black and white, other than anybody else in Hueco Mundo. But I doubt it. There's nobody else in Hueco Mundo really has too much black on them. It's mostly just white for the hollows in there, unless it's another Ukiora, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Just because we got him for third. But that said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. If it's a different character, if you guys think it's a different character for the anniversary, I'd like to know. Leave it in the comments below. That said, thank you guys for watching, and take care.